We'll be discussing some of Joe Biden's major fuck-ups in his first, not even 100 days in office, just his first 30. All amongst that, other politics that have aroused, since 1, my last stream, and 2, the beginning of 2021. We're first going to start with his lack of a plan for the coronavirus. While Joe Biden was originally running for president, he claimed that he had a plan for the coronavirus, but now that he's president, he doesn't. One of the major problems with claiming that he has a problem and then not having, or claiming that he has a plan and then not having a plan is, lying. But after all, that is what the 26th President of the United States is known best for, is his infamous lies. For the first time in forever, Joe Biden has actually gotten what he said he was going to get done in office, claiming that he would dispose of the Keystone Pipeline by getting voted in by a bunch of union workers, and then, surprise, getting rid of their jobs. They're now complaining that he's getting rid of their jobs, even though that's exactly what he said he was going to do. What they expect more from the douche canoe they voted into office simply don't know. The problem here is that they elected a president based off not his policies. They elected a president because the media said the other president was bad, right? And the problem with electing a president based off of the media saying that that the opposing president is bad is you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So all these union workers are not understanding that they're electing a president who's promising to raise their taxes and eliminate their jobs, right? As he did, which was the first promise that he kept to the American people. Which, if you think about, is tremendously fucked. Is that the first thing that he actually did for America was make 70,000 people jobless. He talks about, we're going to make it so you can provide for your families, and then he gets rid of your jobs. That's not really the kind of person you'd want running your country, is it? Or at least I hope it isn't. Right? The problem with claiming that he has an idea of what he's going to do for COVID while he's running for president, and then not having an idea what he's going to do for COVID, is that Donald Trump had an idea on what to do for COVID. And instead we elected Slow Joe and the Dumb Hoe to run that office. Right? So now we've got a president who has no fucking idea at all what he's going to do about what he is claiming to be, backed up by science, the worst health pandemic in the world. Which it most certainly isn't. That's a bunch of libtard bullshit. Another problem is that there again is another promise that was claimed it was going to be kept and wasn't. He claims before getting into office, oh yeah, I've got a plan for COVID. I know how we're going to destroy this virus. And then on Fox News he claims, I have no plan for COVID. I have no... We did have a plan, but I forgot it, because forgetting things is what I'm best at, right? Yeah. We had a plan, but Nancy Pelosi and I, we went and had a fun night out drinking, and we totally lost the script for my next press review. So I have no idea what my plan is. You know, he has no idea what he's doing. He is so incredibly fucking stupid. He doesn't have any idea the 56 executive orders that he signed, what they mean. Another problem with his hypocrisy is that he claims that Trump is a dictator, okay? And he claims that if you govern by executive order, in which Trump only had 6, I do believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm fairly sure that Trump only had 6 executive orders through his entire 4 years in office, whilst in his first month, Joe Biden has had 56 executive orders. 56! Keep in mind, this is the same man who claimed that if you govern by executive order, you're a dictator. right? He's not running these laws through Congress. He's not passing them through the judicial branch. No, he's simply claiming what he wants to claim, what he wants to do, through executive order, and then claiming that Trump is a dictator, or Trump was a dictator. Can you believe that CNN's ratings have dropped significantly since Trump left office? They essentially plagiarized a president, fucked over an entire country, or not plagiarized, propagate. I think the word I'm looking for is propagate. The action behind propaganda. They essentially lied about Trump consistently. Talked about how incredibly trashy Trump is, and then when Joe gets into office, ignoring all of his issues like he's some sort of fucking saint. Right? There is no way in hell this president is getting reelected, and I am fairly confident that he is aware of that. The reason I am fairly confident that he is aware of that is because he's just enjoying the moment while he lasts, signing whatever the fuck he wants to sign. Right? Think about it. 56 executive orders. That is a tremendous amount. Within the first 100 days of office, that is more than any president. FDR is one of the best examples of executive order signing. Hell, FDR created many New Deal programs that actually helped America as a Democratic president. And what is Slow Joe doing? Shutting down pipelines to help with COVID? No. Not to help with COVID. He's not helping with COVID. He's sending 70,000 people home to provide for a family they can't provide for. That is fucked. In all honesty, in my genuine political opinion, I'm no political expert. I don't have a degree in poli-science, but I try and keep up to date in case you weren't aware. It's fucked. It really is. Whatever the Demtard party has planned, right? I don't know what it is that they have planned, but there's a good chance it has to do with China, because China is importing into America next to tax-free. Which is another problem, his tax policies. We're not going to tax foreign countries to pay for our citizens, but we're going to tax our own wealthy citizens much greater amounts, just to give. That's socialism, and socialism is communism with a smiley face, my friends. Socialism is the government taking the rich's wealth and giving it to the poor. It's theft, but theft is something that we all just ignore if it's a politician. I think we need to commonly start punishing our politicians for their crimes. What happened to Hunter Biden's laptop? Anybody know? No? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. That's the problem, is that people only give a shit if the news tells them to. If we actually wanted the COVID pandemic to be over, all we'd have to do is broadcast that shit on CNN. COVID pandemic miraculously ends as 0 cases are found. And the world would stop panicking, all executive orders would be lifted. But no, that's not going to happen. You know what I like? I like the Daily Wire. They preach facts there, or at least biased facts from a standpoint I enjoy looking at, such as myself. I don't know why I continue to bother streaming, considering any leftist gives no fucks about what I have to say. I support Trump, so I'm automatically a racist. I'm misogynistic. I suppress women. I don't do any of these things. Treat my girlfriend like she's a fucking queen, because she is. Right? But automatically, because I support a particular presidential candidate, I'm a criminal? I suck? No. I'm allowed to have my own opinion without being harassed. Or I'm not. Not anymore, at least. Right? You support Biden, so you're a pedophile. I mean, sure, I'll go on as being racist and misogynistic and sexist and whatever else ist you can come up. You could add ist to the end of the word and I'll just say fuck it, yeah, I'm that, right? Because in all reality, nobody cares about the facts. I don't even give a shit what any of you think of me. So, go ahead, comment your hateful comment on my video, because you're not gonna like it when I tell you my 3 favorite words, right? Go fuck yourself, okay? Holy shit, for the first stream back, I'm gonna need me a bottle of fucking water. My mouth is running dry, I've been talking non-stop. Am I going to stop talking? Absolutely the fuck not. If you want me to, go fuck yourself, right? Another major problem that I have with Slow Joe and the Dumb Hoes policies is so many people call Trump a racist, you know, and to quote our Lord and Savior Joe Biden, poor kids can be just as bright and talented as white kids. Joe Biden, 2020. Don't underestimate Joe, right? And I hear one of your defense points is, yeah, well, he's got dementia. He can't think properly to remember. This is U.S. politics, not the Special Olympics. Give me a fucking break. You want me to give a shit that he's got dementia? No. We need a competent human being running our country. You vote him in because he's special and because he requires special care and attention, and you vote him in out of petty? I'm not the Make-A-Wish Foundation. None of us are the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He wants to be the President of the United States. He can learn to fucking remember shit. Or he can learn and then forget because he can't remember shit. My point stands valid that your defense point of he's slow is not a valid opinion. Nor will it ever be. Because in order for your opinion to be valid, it has to have some sort of fact to back it up. Oh, look at that. It's a neat little... Damn. Right? And I don't mean to offend, and I don't mean to bicker. I mean to bicker. That was a fucking lie. Right on the spot. I'm willing to call myself on it. Right? But, like I said, this... I don't... It's... Your defense point of he's slow is exactly my offense point of why he shouldn't be president. Because he's slow. Right? It's absolutely unbelievable that people are saying, yeah, we should let this slow guy be in charge of tax policies because he knows what he's doing. He doesn't. He's such a puppet, he might as well have the Democratic Party's fist up his ass. Anyway, buttfucks and jackasses, that is all for today. I will be getting into further detail after I do some more research on political policies and other such. Thank you for joining me today. Sure means a lot considering my stream got an outstanding 0 viewers again.